2 days ago, I saw the first, I call them lemon butterflies, in Brittany, and I wrote a poem about the butterfly. I just couldn't resist it, but it's called Brimstone Butterfly. Lemon dancer appears from the wings, pirouettes in the sunlight from the corps de ballet. Her voice resonates so it almost sings, but the leading man surpasses himself, sallying, fancying every last one. He blows kisses on the wind. He takes her hand as she delights in her flight. His one desire as she cavorts through the air is to mate her, yellow wings unfurled of the finest gold, layered with crepe de chine. Painstakingly, he takes the sherbet butterfly, his velvet cap adrift, as sightseeing birds gather on branches to watch the show. Feel me, touch me, breathe me in until I want to die. I only live as long as it takes for my dance to end. And I've written, one about journeys, which I had to write it in the night because so I hope it's okay, but we'll see. Robert's finding it for. Right, journeys. My first journey was along the garden path, snapping with crocodiles, half fed like the one in Peter Pan, ever ready for another munch on Captain Hook, who I only met in my worst nightmares. The Never Never Land was my favourite trip, flying through the night sky with Peter, Wendy, Michael and Tinkerbell. Every bit as good as the snowy wastes of Narnia through the wardrobe, philosophising with Aslam. Trains were my next escapist dream, photos in the carriages of where we were going and where we'd been, the long corridors to walk along, the thick black smoke billowing around. We're going away, the engine's rhythm. Being ordered off at gunpoint when interrailing to Istanbul, crossing the track at midnight, stood in line with all the Brits, buying an extra visa. But do we have the liras? After helping a skink girl who cried her eyes out. Then there was a night trip by bus from Mexico City, the crap map on the windscreen, the old driver with knotty arms, taking us round in circles as giant cacti loomed on the roadside and a Coke bottle rolled up and down. That amazing flight to Corfu, arriving at sunset in a blood-red sky, feeling blissed out, ready for anything, warm to my bones, no need for clothes, on this beautiful island of dreams. Who was it said, it's better to travel than to arrive? That's it, really. Robert's.
Journeying back to the end of time. It's an evil spirit on a mountain peak, surveying territory, no incognizant, no man's land, Jacob's pit, Babylon, cuneiform in Mosaic law, Holy Writ, manuscript written in the bloodline of the house of Ptolemy, Cleopatrical, magical, foretelling both past and future, journeying back to the end of time, spinning within the eye of the nuclei, hydrogen, helium, believing in prescience, traveling from beyond the planisphere, in accordance to Kierkegaard's sacrifice, Jesus' tomb numismatic in Kabbalah, in the catacomb below Jerusalem. Atlantis is the archipelago, circumnavigating the globe Pelagian travellers made landfall, Indus Valley to the Gobi Desert, whirling cosmonauts, highline, crisscrossing the equator, sun, moon and stars, satellites, river of the ecliptic, hills, mountains, Apollo returning in Earthlight, gravitational spindrift ad infinitum within the parallel multiverse, space-time continuum, supernova, exoplanets, spinning nuclei, the embryology of humankind, escapement from the paramecium. Atlantis is the archipelago, intergalactic travelers from beyond the solar system, shape-shifting from a magellanic cloud. Half-lives involved from the ionosphere, traveling from beyond the planosphere.
For God's sake.
A journeyman's dream of returning. Windows are open to the end of time. A concerto composed on an untuned pianoforte. A travelogue from the blockhouse. A conducted tour of the military academy. A furnace of the sunlight. Archangelic fragments of Genesis scrolling. A chromatic aberration, listening to birdsong from beyond the barbed wire. Searchlight playing on the radio waves. Parallel worlds within worlds beyond Earthlight. Cosmology of the night sky, traveling from beyond the mountains. Assassin's Creed from Nebuchadnezzar on the shoreline of Gaza. Traveling back to the blizzard latitudes. Windows are open to the end of time. Sigils and Tellurian runes on a golden calfskin. Temple of Jerusalem orbiting Mars. A vineyard in owl haunting mountains. Diamond inspired from the Talmud. Galileo's vision on the Arno. Time window foreshadows Lazarus' light. The slaughter of the innocent. A journeyman's dream of returning home to celebrate harvest upon arrival. Christendom in Oberammergau, listening to birdsong, singing Alleluia. Thank you very much.
Good one.